I often wonder many times if the Democratic Party simply wants to eke out a win or they want to win big. As an example, it's always bewildering to me what they choose to support, what they choose to educate folks about, etc. You know, my pet peeve is Medicare for all, and it always behooves me that instead of trying to explain to the population at large why it is the best solution, they simply say, oh, people are not going to want it. They think it's a left-wing idea. It's not a left-wing idea. It is a human idea. Now, the other thing that we are always concerned about is who the Democratic Party continues to fight for, as opposed to fighting for everybody inclusively. Many times they go after one particular set of voters. Right now, the set of voters that they are so wanting to get are those they call the white working class voters, the same guys they claim voted for Obama the first time and then voted for Trump the second time. The interesting thing is there is a vast array of other folks out there that need to be sought, and that given the policies that the Democrats should be supporting vis-a-vis Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, they would be easy gets to say these people are going to fight for something that's going to help my community, help folks like me. There's somebody who's been seeing this dynamic. Zerlina Maxwell, an MSNBC pundit, I want you to listen to what she has to say. I want you to listen to why, in as much as Trump is going through so much, that he still has a chance. Check out what she has to say.
November 2019. The president is in the middle of an impeachment inquiry. Arguably, he's in a very bad spot, but these polls don't show him in a very bad spot. If you were a Democrat right now, would you be super nervous?
I'm not particularly nervous, but I think that, like, there's always a point in a campaign where you freak out. So this might be one of those moments where Democratic campaigns independently are freaking out a little bit, and that's a good thing. There's something happening right now, not just in the media, but also on the Democratic side, where we're asking a question that is just completely based on the wrong premise. And the premise is basically, how do we win back those voters who voted for Donald Trump, who voted for Obama? How do we get them back, right? And that is a false premise. I'm not saying that you're not going to try to get some of those voters back, but there was a 7% drop-off in black turnout from 2012 to 2016. Those people will vote for you, but you got to give them a reason. So the question is not, do I want to vote for Trump or this Democrat? It's, do I want to vote or stay home?
It's a good point.
And she hits the nail on the head. Do I want to go vote or do I stay home? If all I see is the status quo, why vote? Why spend the effort to go out there for a party who only cares about supposedly a particular group within that party and the false needs or hopes of that group, when we know the entire country proper would do much better if the policies of, let's say, the Bernie Sanders and the Elizabeth Warren are implemented? Those policies, it will bring a whole new voter base ready to support people with a progressive agenda.